Hey,
What's
boys.
up?
That intro gets me pumped every time. I did stuff it up again. Flipper's on a 3-0 run on those, so he's doing all right. I'm dragging behind. But how are we, boys? How are we this Sunday? Bit of footy on last night. Some of us are a bit worse off than others, but we're here.
Yeah.
How's the week been? Flipper, how you been?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. I bit disappointed that the Brownlow came forward tonight. It's usually a Monday night, so it's a bit inconsiderate for them to play at the same night as Wide World of Reselling. They've obviously lost many viewers by doing that because everyone's going to be where they want to be, watching us, aren't they? So, but anyway, no, I'm good, mate. I'm good, thank you.
They must have missed sending us a memo, I reckon, just to get us some bit of knowledge on it being on. So
yeah,
look,
they did ask me to guest speak at it, but I had better places to be. So
I just had to turn it down. Fair enough. Yeah. What about you, Drew? Busy day at work?
Sundays are getting pretty hectic at work, to be honest. I don't know if it's just more people out and about shopping or if it's something to do with school holidays. I don't know, but yeah, pretty full on, and I only just made it with about a minute to spare. Been watching lives and packing all afternoon since I got home, so I made it just at a nick of time.
Oh, well, we're glad to have you here. Last minute, it's all good. We weren't live yet, so we're on time.
Usually, I was on time. Fair enough.
That's it. How are you, Robbie? Good to see you, mate.
Good. I'm good now. I've cracked another beer, so we're back. Hair of the dog.
You cracked a few yesterday night to the footy. Enjoy the game?
Oh, man. Yeah, game was good. It was weird at the pub. We rocked up at the pub, and there was only a couple of tables left. There was a wedding over in one corner. There was a 35th over in another corner. Then there was a 40th in another corner. And then the other corner had another birthday party. So there was only a few seats left. And I was like, shit. I said, fuck. And the game was just starting as well. I was like, ah.
It was a good game. Both games are pretty good, actually. It was good to watch. I'll get your boys' tips on the grand final in a sec, but I want to say quick hello to a few people. Profit Monster's in the house, 5 a.m. in Florida, so thank you for being here. We've got Cara. You want to go with that one? Let's go with Drew. I reckon that one suits.
Thrifting on style.
There you go. Captain. I reckon Robbie can give this one a go. Just to throw him on the table.
All right. Hold on. Cosy Clothing Collectibles, Chrissy!
That's like an alphabet in one sentence. That was a good effort. Butterfly Hustles. We've got Modern Vintage Vogue. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. The chat just did that thing where it jumps. What's up, Samantha? Thanks for being here. AO Alaska. AO. I'm here in Alaska. 1 a.m. That's awesome. I don't think we've had one from Alaska before. So that's
no.
We're reaching new ends of the world here, boys. Worldwide Reselling, indeed.
I think Profit Monsters was live just before. I think they've ended it, and Tommy sent everyone over here. So thank you, Tommy, for sending them over.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Good evening to Rack Raiders. Reg in the house. V&V mode. I'll let Robbie do the president here because he's in the house.
The future president of America. We're introducing Tommy Bernard. Come on down.
Look, he'll do a better job than Trump, I'm sure. So Charlene's in the house. Thanks for coming. Benny, Tamara Mills, thanks for coming. Got Mel in the house. Thanks for being here. Danny, good to see you, buddy. Thanks for coming. Scott, good to see you, mate. Only the Brownlow Bathurst was good. I did watch a bit of Bathurst today. Do you boys catch any of that? Watch any of the racing at all?
Nah, I can't watch cars going around in a circle.
I only like last 10 laps, there was 2 safety cars, so it wasn't over fun.
It's hard enough trying to get my thoughts going around in circles in my fucking brain.
What's up, Gary? G'day, Matt. Thanks for being here. Jazz showing up late, typical. Can't trust to that one. Always dragging feet. Megan's in the house. What's up, staying your own lane? Thanks for being here. Tommy, I think we've got most of the people. I want Jada to give this one a crack because he doesn't get involved with the voices very often, but I know he's got a good voice behind him. So
this is a good one.
Give that one a crack.
Adam is an American in Australia.
That was like a title fight introduction right there. In the blue corner, weighing something. What's up, Sinister? Good to see you, mate. Hope the shop's going well. Books and stuff. There's a heaps of people here. So if I missed anyone, thank you for coming along. I'd vote for Tommy over Trump. There we go. A few people jumping on the Tommy Bernhard campaign. Mum had the racing on all day. So, yeah, we've caught up with the chat. Quick, before we get into reselling stuff. Obviously, Drew, you don't watch a lot of footy, but next week is the grand final. We've got Geelong and Richmond, so I'll let you sort of think about that before we get to you. But what's your call, Brad? What do you reckon, Richmond or Geelong in the final?
I am on the Catters, mate. I think the Catters will get up. Richmond have had their go. I think it's a perfect send-off for Gazza. He is the best player of the last 30 years, in my opinion. Best player that I've seen play live. He's retiring. I think it'd be absolutely perfect for him to go off with a premiership. And you're probably not going to agree, but I think Paddy Dangerfield definitely deserves one. He's a absolute trooper. So I'm on the Cats, mate. I'm on the Cats. So, I don't want to see Tom Lynch get another one. He's a grub.
Yeah, I will have a bit of sadness when Danger wins one, but he's a bloody good player, and I don't hold a grudge against him. So good luck to him. And yeah, sorry to Matt from Matt's What I Am, but I think I'm going to pick the Catters as well. So should be a good game. Drew, do you want to throw a coin in the air and pick one of them?
What are my options?
Geelong Cats or Richmond Tigers?
I'll have to go with Geelong Cats only because I don't watch AFL, but I did play AFL for 1 year when I was in year 6, and the team was called the Wildcats. So just based on my past, I have to go with the Cats. Geelong Cats. Throw 100 on them. Fuck
oh,
it.
100! He's gone all in. We'll have to get you in the chat of the Robbie's footy chat on the weekend, Pun Club, because or during the week, because that's where we'll be putting punts down. What's your early tip, Robbie, for the grand final before we get into the UA stuff?
Geelong Cats by 31 points. Gary Ablett, Norm Smith medal on his last game. Meow.
And is Kelly going to have to drink every time Ablett touches the ball?
Oh, yeah. And if he gets the medal, that's a shot of tequila.
Get a Salvadorables Mercado?
Salvadorables Mercados.
There you go. That'll keep us going.
On the AFL note, is there anything, obviously you guys are way into AFL, more into AFL than I am. Is there anything you guys are doing now at the end of the season in terms of just trying to clear out stock, or anything different in terms of like listing and like selling items, or maybe even buying items at the season's like on the down end now?
I think that's a good one for Judd. Judd is all over that market.
Think about any tips if you've got some.
For me, I turn that stuff over every week. So realistically, there'll be still things turning over right up until Christmas. For Christmas, January will stop, as it does for pretty much everything. February, you're building into the next season, so it's just going to pick up again. So you've only got that 1 month gap. And generally for the stuff that I kind of sell, it's all year round. But it's actually the best time to do a bit of online arbitrage, looking at websites from clubs because they're clearing stocks. So something that I've been doing is picking up a lot of jumpers from other teams because they're literally some of the deals that are going this year is absolutely ridiculous. So it's a good time to actually pick up some jumpers for $20-$30 brand new tags. And then when the season kicks off next year, that's when people are hunting for the basic Guernseys and stuff. So then you can pick them up. You can get $80 to $100 from depending on what jumper you got. So have a look around. I'm not going to tell you what sites to go to, but there's a few good ones out there because, that's what I do this time of year. But, yeah, it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop for me, especially vintage. That'll go all year. And just specialty memorabilia and all that sort of stuff. It'll just tick along all year.
Cool.
Definitely. I noticed a few years ago when Richmond beat the Crows in grand final, I was thrifting like 2 weeks before the final and I thought Richmond were going to be there. And I picked up a couple of Richmond items, threw them up on eBay, and that like last week leading up to the final, all of it sold because people were like, oh, shit, the people that jumping on the bandwagon that haven't really supported the club all year need stuff. So probably a little bit late now because there's only, a week left, but 2-3 weeks beforehand, you can do it right with some of that supporter stuff. So, we'll keep rolling. So, what has eBay week been like? Sales, how's How's life been on eBay? So Flipper again?
I'm still down a little bit. The last couple of weeks has been a bit down. I'm probably down about 40% even on eBay. It picked up again this weekend a little bit though. So clothing just went nuts again this weekend. That's what's actually been the slow thing over the last couple of weeks. So pretty happy with that because I've been listing pretty hardcore. Just trying to get everything up now because that's kind of what I do through the day. So yeah, I'm sitting there just waiting for the cha-chings through the week, and they've been very slow. But yeah, it seems like it's starting to pick up again. But I'm wondering, I'm in the transition to managed payments now, so I'm also wondering if I'm copping a bit of that buffer that all you blokes sort of cop when you changed over. So yeah, I don't know, but it's picked back up. And I had a chat with Matty, the Aussie Flipper, on Thursday night. For anyone that's seen that, and we were talking a bit of Facebook. So he inspired me to get listing a bit more on Facebook, and I've actually turned over more on Facebook. Sorry, not in volume, but in sale price. I've turned more over on Facebook this weekend than what I have on eBay. So thanks, Matty. That was good.
That was a really good chat too. Good to see a new face in the community and doing some different stuff, which is pretty cool. So definitely check those chats out. You've got our new one on Thursday, which we'll talk about later in the show, I guess. But yeah, definitely check that out. We've got Zach in the house. Thanks for being here, Zach. Drew, you guys had a nice live last night, talking about what your guys' future is and how you want to sort of, I guess, work out what your flow is to try and make things a bit easier for you guys. So firstly, how's the week been, and where are we headed? Where are we going with Look On Hustling?
So the week has been pretty good. Like just looking at like the Seller Hub, we are up apparently 1.5% compared to last month. And I think the last few weeks was down 15% or whatever, but I think that was a sort of a general sort of consensus across everyone's stores for the most part. But yeah, apparently it's up 1.5%. Which is nice. I've seen some more sales. Wednesday was a massive day for us. I was almost going to jump in the group chat and be like, how's your stores been today? But I didn't want to jinx myself. So I just kept on the down low in hopes that get a few more sales. But yeah, pretty good week overall for sure. Not complaining. Definitely better than the last couple of weeks. So that's nice to see. In terms of the direction, yeah, it's just we did a live stream last night about sort of our hurdles and sort of sticking points that we've encountered over the last month or so as we're trying to maintain the sort of activity on our store. But yeah, I guess we're just trying, go back and watch the live stream for an hour if you want. But otherwise, in summary, basically, we're just trying to figure out a new flow to keep things, I'll keep the momentum going to sort of almost like trying to figure out a contingency plan for the days that we're not motivated and stuff, trying to figure out how we can optimize other days to, I don't know, sort of get past those days that are becoming struggles for us. So yeah, just trying to figure out all the hurdles essentially. It's a pretty stressful time, to be honest, but
yeah, it was a good live because I think it's something we all go through at different stages in our reselling life, like trying to work out how to ironing out those growing pains, I think, because you guys are sort of hit that point now where you're at like kind of like peaking out at how much efficiency you can have and trying to work out what's working for you and what's not. So I know we've been through that and still going through that at the moment. So I think we all have those struggles. So it was good to hear you guys talk about it and talk about what's going on in the future. So looking forward to seeing what happens there. DBG's in the house. Good to see you, Leanne. Thanks for coming. Robbie, how's the week been on eBay for you, mate?
It was very slow. It was very, very slow. Very slow this weekend as well. I reckon I'm about 50% down this week. Pretty bad, but it was weird. I was talking to Flipper on Wednesday, and I said, fuck, I haven't had a sale for a day and a half. And then legit in fucking 90 minutes, in that 90-minute time frame, I got 8 sales from different people. And I was like, that is just the randomest thing ever. And then I didn't get another fucking sale after that for another day and a half. It was random.
I've seen that a few times, and I swear it's when eBay go down for a little bit and all the sales have been banking up for the day, and then it like comes live and it's like ding, 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 and you're like, because then it turns off again. You're like, okay, something's going on here.
I was like, something's going on there, but yeah, a little bit down, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is.
I think a lot of people during this October period will see a bit of a decline. And we're probably down. I don't know, 20% overall, I'd say. Partially that's because we're starting to sell out of a lot of the really high turning gaming stuff. Like we've still got a heap of it, all those really hot items, but natural slump as well. So we're sort of now focusing on Christmas and slamming all that sort of stock up. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the next, month and a half, really. Could be there before we know it. So everyone in the chat sort of saying things are being up and down, and some are having okay sales. Sales good this week. Yeah, so some positives on the horizons, hopefully. Here's a question from Laker. Which states of Australia are you in? We're in SA, and Brad?
Victoria.
And Drew?
Sydney, New South Wales.
And Robbie's off of some other island west.
Way over there.
My island home, my island home. Perth, Western Australia.
He's in the good old state of WA. So
Perth, mate.
Perth, mate. Hey, we're in Perth, bro.
You got still half your day ahead of you. You're that far behind us.
No. We're at normal Earth time. We're still Western Australia is at normal Earth time. We've still got the sun up. It's beautiful, nice and hot out here. Woo-hoo-hoo. Loving it. Getting the beers on a Sunday. Got the snags cooking. WA, mate. Why would you want to be in another state? That's my campaign for people to move over.
WA. You know what they say about WA? They're 3 hours behind everyone in time zones, and also 3 hours behind everyone on intelligence. Australia.
Robbie's done. We'll let that one drive by as a little bit of a clip from the Vickies there, but Judda's been dropping a few Vicky-related quotes in the chat as well that we have about all Victorian Grand Final, and now he's pumping up the Vickies again. So we're gonna have to keep that over him for a little bit. Butterfly Hustles, have you all finished revising all your new item specifics? Have you had a look yet, Judda?
I've had a play. I've done 50. I've got about 80 to go. So, yeah, that'll be tomorrow's job. Actually, tomorrow afternoon, I'll be getting balls deep into that, and I'll finish that off.
Drew, you guys had a look?
No real update since we touched on it last week. I think we still got about 120 to do. But I'm just going through them as we're ending and selling similar, and just looking to see if there's a notification that needs to be filled in, and just going through them sort of one by one. And I imagine by when's it supposed to be due by? Like February, right?
Yeah, heaps of time to do it.
I'd cycle through at least by Christmas. They'll all be done if I'm just doing them 5-10 a day or whatever. Yeah.
Robbie, you had a look?
Missed all that. I was reading the chat, laughing at some of the comments. I was with the Victorian comment of us 3 hours behind. I'm sorry, I'm 3 minutes behind now, Brad.
Blue brain out. I was asking about item specifics. Have you had a look yet?
No, I already done that last week, remember? I didn't have many. I only had the 50 something, so I smashed them out. Us WA guys just watching other things while we're doing it. Just let's go to the pub, because our pubs are open as well. Our pubs are open, so we can take our laptop. Yeah.
That's not
no way. The item specifics would be VB, beer, snitty. That's the only item specifics you get out of me at a pub, I reckon. Good to see you, mate. Thanks for coming along. What was I going to say? Oh, item specifics. We had like 500 or something, and we've cleaned them up now. So hopefully that brings back some sales and keeps trucking. So anything that comes up from now on will just be new listings. So happy with that to be done, because that was a lot. But yeah, those 2 days we had off when family was here, when we had some downtime, I just sat down and smashed them one by one. So got there in the end. Hopefully it means that they'll all be ready to go February, and there'll be no more changes, because we all know what eBay like to do, and they like to change things up.
Oh yeah, yes.
Speaking of changing things up, boys, scramble time, I reckon. So find those sales of the week, your favourite sale of the week. I did give you a little bit of pre-warning to get started. So Hopefully you boys have got something prepared. Juddy, what are you sitting on this week?
So I'm not going to go with the top sale this week. I'm going to go with my last video. If anyone watched that, I picked up some footy shorts, and it's something that, because we just spoke about footy, I want people to realise this. If you do see footy shorts in op shops, they're worth grabbing because they're usually only under $5. But these ones here, which I know were player shorts, I got the VFL and the AFL ones there. When I listed them, I sold them straight away for $50. So, yes, they were player ones. Yes, I probably undercut myself, but the reason I did undercut myself because by selling those off, that actually paid for that whole lot that I bought that day. So it was cool to just get them out. And I was hoping that it actually kind of trigger that guy to buy more of my shit, which it didn't. Yeah, I'm sort of showing that one off because that's something that a lot of people probably wouldn't even look at because you see these little shorts there. If they've got the actual official AFL logo on them or the VFL or depends what state you're in, the SANFL, WAFL, all that, grab them because people will buy them. Even some of those basic ones, you're going to get $20-$30 from them, and most of the time you're paying under $3. So definitely pick them up. But yeah, I got $50 for those. So plus post. So I was happy with that.
There's some shorts, booty shorts. Jazz wants you to model them like old mate in the group chat.
Model them like old mate.
You do it right with them. Get the pins out.
Maybe, yeah. Those ones are gone. They're sold, but maybe next week.
What about you, Drew? What do you got for us this week?
So this is probably the best sale. Nothing too sort of crazy or sexy or anything. Just a pair of A6 Gel Nimbus 18s. So we paid $15 for these. They went to Arizona in the US. So 95 plus 35 post overseas. So 15 to 130 including post. We made 60 net, $60.
That's huge. You guys do really well on those Nimbus and Carnos. You get top dollar for them. So.
We've had way more international sales in the last 2 weeks than probably the last 3 months. I don't know what's happened. But yeah, international sales, heaps, 2 a day. It's weird.
Awesome. Gotta be happy with that. Robbie, what do you got for us?
You know, I'm not allowed to wear my footy shorts, Judder, in public apparently because I look like a lizard when I wear them. My legs are so long. You should have seen when I played footy and I was running along, and it's just my legs are pure white as well. So they look like two white sticks. I finally I sold those. It's not the biggest profit I got, but I was stoked that these went. Those bowling shoes.
No.
Sold those bowling shoes. So that sale right there is strike.
It's definitely not a gutter ball. So
not a gutter ball.
That was a strike with the bumpers up, though. That was a strike with the bumpers up.
Yeah, there was some bumpers involved with those, but maybe a sneaky stolen item from AMF Bowling. I reckon that's how they probably ended up.
They probably were. But I think I brought them after one of your lives when your shoe live. Remember when you did that shoe live? And then he's mentioned we've never got bowling shoes or whatever before. And then I found bowling shoes. I was like, fuck it, I'm going to get them. But they took a while to sell, so don't recommend bowling shoes.
We've sold I think it's BAAF, I think is the brand, BAF or something like that. And they actually like customize bowling shoes for actual bowlers rather than the ones that you get from the bowling alley. And they tend to do it right, but you don't find them very often. So our sale of the week, I don't know if that's we sold 2 pairs of G-Star Raw from that lot that we picked up. And we sold them for $130. Is that gonna? So $260 because there was 2 pairs. So.
Pharrell Williams like collab.
Yeah, there was another pair here as well. Oh, hold on.
They're funky.
The green pair and the red pair, the same buy for $130 each. So
like a wrestling
very nice sale.
I could wear them for a shirt workout.
They're pretty small sizes, but if you want to give them a crack, Robbie, I'll send you the pair because I'd be keen to see them.
That's right.
Might struggle in the frontal region, I reckon.
The front region might struggle, and the quad.
Be too much.
I work those quads out, mate.
We'll pick up some favourite sales from the chat as well. I actually saw this sale from Cara. Sold a Loungefly Pokemon mini backpack, which she had for a while. She didn't list it, and then she's like, you know what, I need to get rid of this. $40 she paid and sold it for 355 plus shipping. So
Nice.
look out for Loungefly Pokemon bags. Very rare apparently, but they're all like the original release and very sought after. So if you find them, yeah.
Any of you guys seen Loungefly like purses or anything, wallets before?
Never. Have you come across any?
We bought and sold, I think, just a Disney one or something, maybe like 12 months ago. It was like, I think maybe like 10 to 40 or 50, which was pretty nice, but we haven't really seen much since. But that's a healthy fucking sale, Jesus Christ.
What's Loungefly? I only know Pikachu.
Loungefly is the brand.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Pikachu. Like a Pokemon, actually.
I'm sure there probably is a Pokemon called Loungefly somewhere around. Probably lives in WA, I reckon. Yeah, bit of a Loungefly.
Shit, yeah.
I do like the lounge.
Yeah, Jazzy likes your shoe sale, so you're gonna be happy with that.
Yeah.
Good. Chat just jumped like a Loungefly. Could be a laugh. Louis Vuitton. Someone sold some Louis, apparently.
Them red bottoms.
Yeah. Whoa. We'll just leave that one right. Loungefly, anything goes all right. Very true. I have a Nemo / Dory Loungefly wallet. Dory, the brand definition, has a good following. Definitely has a good following, for sure. So some good sales there. Hopefully some really good ones coming up for Christmas as well. Have you guys been focusing on like listing specific stuff for Christmas now that we're only sort of like 6 weeks out? Are you sort of more conscious of that at all? Have you sort of been more focused, just listing everything?
No, just sort of listing everything now. All my kind of RA stuff, toys and all that is up. So I've only really got clothing to list. A lot of new with tag stuff I'm trying to get up at the moment. I'll get that up first. That's priority. And then from there, it's just basically clothing and old vinyl that I've got to get up. So I'll just do a mix of that. But all my toys and stuff, that's all up and ready to go.
Definitely. I think it's the right time for it. Drew, have you guys sort of narrowed down your focus a little bit for Chrissy, or are you just going with whatever you can find and getting it up?
No, I think it's a bit too late because we're so limited in the days that we can really go out and have a good hit at RA or thrifting and stuff. But that sort of opportunity has passed us probably a month or two ago. So it's just listing what we have at this point. Yeah.
You guys got some nice vintage stuff too, which I think this year might do all right, just with a lot of collectors around and stuff. So I think you might be surprised with that sort of gear. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get everything up at this point. Yeah.
Be interesting to see what Depop does for you guys this Christmas, see if it picks up as well. So you have to keep us in the loop on that, because you guys got some good stuff on there.
It's been dead for the last month, to be honest. I don't know. It's probably a reflection of our lack of eBay listing and then less effort on there as well. But yeah, it's been pretty dead. It's just a general sort of idea, but yeah, nothing happening on Depop at all.
Hopefully picks up again for Chrissy. Hey, Jennifer, thanks for coming. Robbie, about you, mate, you got any Christmas stock that you're focused on listing, or are you just putting everything up that you got?
Western Australia. Yeah, we've just taken, Kelly just took a whole heap of photos on Friday. I haven't listed them yet, of a whole range of Ninja Turtles stuff that I had in that wooden box that we did from the house thrift. So all my doubles of all my stuff. So we're going to get that hopefully up all this week. And hopefully that all takes off for the Christmas time, because I think Ninja Turtles and any toys, we've got other Star Wars toys and all that. I've got heaps of different stuff. So yeah, no, that's. I reckon that will go good. That will go really, really good, because people want that shit.
Yeah, I think you're hitting the market at the right time for that. So hopefully some good sales. Is there much on the market in that sort of stuff at the moment, or pretty lean?
No. There is always a lot of Ninja Turtle stuff and all that, but there is still a lot of stuff that people want that other people don't have. So make sure you keep your eyes out for it. Just don't buy that new shitty Ninja Turtle stuff, the new series cartoon they just did, because that's just horrible. And I don't ever see that on the sold listings of the Turtles for much money when I look at it. So bypass that. You want the old stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Ourselves, we've got a lot of newer tag stuff that we're putting up as well at the moment for Christmas. Hopefully we get enough of it up for Christmas, but yeah, definitely sort of been focusing on getting that G-Star stuff up, what is left of that. A bit of RA stuff that we've done as well, and hopefully some more of the last lot that we got will get up and out the door. So hopefully, fingers crossed, come November, sales will be ringing through and we'll have some good stuff to report for all of us. So yeah, those are horrendous Christmas jumpers. I think it's usually pretty warm here, so we don't sort of get that sell. If you finally put them up, you might be able to sell them overseas maybe.
Do you guys have many like Christmas specific like Christmas items in your store?
Not like decorations or anything like that. I know Cara does a little bit of that sort of stuff, but yeah, I don't personally have any sort of Christmas related stuff, I suppose.
Every year, though, my Christmas VHS, they go nuts. They always go nuts. And Home Alone, if you can find the DVDs or the VHSs of Home Alone, last year I sold 4 Home Alone VHS tapes of just Home Alone 1, and I think 1 DVD of the double, and that's all I had of Home Alone 1 and 2. People want that at Christmas time because it's a Christmas movie. So look out for Christmas movies and Christmas videotapes, and even see Christmas CDs. So people want them.
I sold a couple of years ago. What's that? Justin Bieber, his bloody Christmas album. I found one sealed in an op shop like 6 months before Christmas, and it sold at Christmas for asking. I was like, that's ridiculous. Who wants Justin Bieber at Christmas time? That's like nightmare at Christmas.
Well, yeah, a couple of weeks ago, I went into an op shop and I actually brought Kate along. She never comes with me thrifting at all, but it was actually my birthday, so I made her come op shopping. But anyway, she loves Christmas. She's right into Christmas shit. And they had all their Christmas stuff out. She went through and she found this. It was like a plate. I don't know what it was for. I don't even know what the fuck it was. If she's watching, she might be able to tell you. But anyway, she got it for, I don't even know how much she paid, $1 or something. And she did her own comps on it. And she said, oh, sweet, this is worth $20-$30. So maybe that's something to look at. I don't actually look at that stuff when I go into the oppies, but maybe that's something. Cara's probably someone that can sort of counter for that. Probably knows a lot of that stuff, but
she has enough Christmas cheer for all of us. I think she's right into it. So she's been picking up stuff since bloody January. I swear. Every time we go out, she's like, "Oh, this will be good for Christmas." And yeah, I should definitely sell some good stuff. So
I got a question for you, Brad. Do you have enough room for a Christmas tree in your house with all the stock that you have?
That would be no. To be fair, I'm leaving the spare room empty at the moment because we had to clear it out when the folks came down earlier in the week. That room was chockers. So if I really wanted one, I could probably put one in that end room because it's clear, but it's not going anywhere else because there isn't any more room. So we're not big Christmas celebrators, I think, because most of the time we're not with our families for Christmas. We sort of, when we have a family get together, that's when we'll sort of like celebrate and have a big dinner or whatever. Because I think that's what Christmas is about, family, right? So yeah. Kate would be my friend. I'm sure one day we'll get to meet up. Mum's giving me a bit of heckle in the chat. Definitely no room for your opinion.
As soon as those waters are open, I'm coming Adelaide.
Bring it on. Yeah, that'd be sweet. I'll come to your house and set up a Christmas tree. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can have 2 at your house, and we'll just like celebrate there. That's fine. Mum is all over Christmas. She does love it. She loves a good Chrissy. So not saying that Christmas is dog shit, but I'm going to have to segue. We have to segue into dog shit because it's that time of the night. So dog shit of the week. If the chat's got any dog shit, drop them in because we all like to hear a bit of dog shit, get up and about around it. Brad, what's you got any dog shit this week? Any lingering turds?
No, I'm dog shit free again. So a couple of weeks in a row. Happy with that. I've got a little bit of a dog shit on behalf of everyone on eBay, though. I've found this week, and a few of us have already discussed this. The update on the eBay app for the photos is absolute dog shit. So if anyone from eBay is watching this, fix your fucking shit because it's no good. It's fucking hopeless. I'm sick of it. So that's dog shit. That's real dog shit. But on a personal level, no dog shit for me.
Yeah, look, it wasn't a great segue, but we'll let it roll. That photo thing was a bit of an issue. I went to photograph a belt yesterday and dropped a photo of pretty much my whole family in there. So
that's the problem.
Great.
Done the same, and then the one that you want for your main photo, it doesn't go there, and you got to move them all around. Then that stupid thing pops up halfway through doing your specifics. That's why we can't do specifics. eBay want us to fix them, but we can't do them because every time you try and do your specifics, a thing pops up telling you to get rid of your background. So that's going to be shit too. I'm nearly ready to throw the phone. I'm sick of it. eBay's got that many things that they need to fix, and then they fuck with the one that doesn't need fixing. So that's annoying me. That's dog shit. But I'm all good on a personal level.
Sounds like a Victorian app.
I definitely wasn't saying Christmas was dog shit, Leanne. It's a good time of year for sure. It was just a very poor segue. The photos I've just highlighted. It's on the chat. I don't even know how I did that. That's impressive. It's very true. Drew, you got any dog shit?
No. Checking my nails. No dog shit this week. Nothing. Clean. I think this is probably like a 2-month run of no dog shit. So I'm going to knock on wood and hope that I don't get fucked over the week coming. But yeah, no dog shit to report at all. But I haven't listed anything, so I haven't even dealt with this buggy app. So maybe I shouldn't list this week as well.
Just hold off for a few days. It'll sort itself out. Robbie, any dog shit for you this week, mate?
Only those fucking trolls I had on Monday. Internet trolls, they fucking smashed me. They smashed me on Monday. Apart from that, and the dog ate me fucking thongs last night. I left me.
So really, your dog's got dog shit because he's going to be pooping out rubber.
Fucking bits of bloody rubber everywhere. Ate me thongs. I didn't realize I left them because I was so drunk when I went to bed. I freaking just left me thongs out. And that's the 5th pair of thongs it's eaten. Lucky they only cost me $1.50 every time I buy them from Big W. But man, I had to go to fucking barefoot to Big W today. I was walking there like freaking. Walking through the shops with no shoes on.
To clarify to the Americans, he means flip-flops, not like thongs as well.
Well, you never know Robbie. You never know Robbie. He could be packing a pair.
I wasn't wearing me thongs. I had me, yeah.
I was wearing
those thongs.
The ones at the bottom of your jeans are not under your jeans, right?
I actually want to get a pair and run down the beach this summer and video it.
I don't want to see that.
You'll be seeing it. You'll be seeing it.
I'm sure I will. It'll be like in some other video that you put out and you'll be like, Brad, watch this, really important.
Yeah, watch this, Brad, and I'll put the Baywatch music to it. Summer's back.
Can you do it with Alice chasing you, please?
Yeah. Oh, God. She'll bite me up again.
Yeah. I have a dog shit, boys, and it's a self-inflicted dog shit. So I flicked it on myself, flicked it up with a thong, smacked me in the face, and then had to wipe it off. So we put international back on a lot of our listings the other day, and I stuffed up and put it back on HP Inc. So you can't ship HP Inc. to Europe because there's a parallel import issue, like a Vero program. So eBay pulled all our HP listings because we can't send them to Europe. So they didn't slap us with a suspension or anything. They just unlisted and said, "Oh, please don't relist within Europe." So I could relist them just without international post on. So that's one to keep an eye out for if you're listing Inc. internationally. HP, you're not allowed to send to Europe. So keep that in mind.
Region 0.
Why? They like HP Source. They like HP Source. They like HP Inc.
I don't know what the I don't know the actual legality behind it, but I'm presuming someone over there has the rights for it, and they don't want people sending it in from other countries. That's sort of what the email sort of said. So yeah, we got about 30 listings pulled, I think. So we had to re-photograph them because you can't even go back into them once they've pulled them. They won't let you click on it. It's like they've removed it completely. So we had to re-photograph, but it was a good time for us to do a bit of a stock take and make sure we had all the right stuff there, because a lot of those were listing in multiples, and we got rid of some of the real old stuff that shouldn't be there anymore, like the real old HP in the white and blue packaging that's like 10 years old. So we flicked that off as well. So
on that note, do you chink overseas, like obviously other than in that scenario?
Honestly, no, but because I just went through all my different categories and added it to certain categories, it was just in that category. So I should have thought of it before I did it. But I was kind of trying to update them for eBay Plus at the same time. So I didn't really think about international. I was just like, I'll just make sure I've got standard plus express on it, but I also had the international option there. So that's what fucked me up. Can't even speak English for the whole show. Yeah, sorry. We've dropped a few Aussie boganisms in there.
Boganisms.
Boganisms.
We have an update on the Brownlow there, Mr. Hollywood. Are you
commercial break. When it comes back on, it's commercial break. They got someone.
Please. I don't have it here.
Someone doing gardening. They didn't put it on TV.
Yeah, it's on telly. I don't have it on the go in here though. There's no telly in here.
In WA, what we do in our garage, right? We make a bar. We make a bar in the garage, and we put a couch in there, and we put a TV up there, and we got a beer pong table over there, and it's just move to WA, guys. Move to WA.
Yeah, I've got that a few rooms across. I got the same sort of setup, but it's too cold out there in Victoria. So
you'd be wearing a tank top right now. You'd be wearing a tank top in WA, or in America, we would call it a vest.
Right, that. Do they call them wife beaters? No, I don't know what they call them over there. Or is that just what we call them, wife beaters?
That's what we call
Steampunk Town. Thanks for coming. That's a new name as well. So thank you very much for being here. Appreciate it. All right, we've got 15 minutes left, boys. So let's talk about what's coming up in the next sort of few weeks for us. So I know there's a few live scheduled. I know there's some chats going on Monday nights. I know there's some footy stuff coming up, so plenty to talk about. Let's kick it off with Flipper. What do you got planned? I know you got a bit on this week, so give us a bit of a rundown.
Yeah, I probably won't have a pre-recorded this week, but I will be going live again on Thursday with Kira, the reselling enthusiast. So new little thing that I'm doing. Mostly of a Thursday night at this stage anyway. I've got about 4-5 people locked in now for a chat. So going to have a chat with Kira on Thursday, so that'll be awesome. So if you're free on Thursday night, 8 p.m. on Melbourne time, that's all I'll be running with on my own channel. I think we've got a bit going on with Rob's channel, so you'll fill in with them ones. But, yeah, no pre-recorded from me, but just a few sort of live streams over the next week doing that. And Reseller Wars is about 2-3 weeks away still, so –
I'm going to kick all your asses. Woo!
Oh, yes. A few people have been asking me what's going on with that. I will give another little update maybe this week. I might even do a little trailer to it in the next week or two to inform everyone what's going to happen. But, Reseller Wars is going to be a bit of fun. And there'll be 5 episodes to that. So I'll sort of probably do that. Once that kicks in, I'll do that with the interrogation 1 week. Reseller Wars the following week or something like that. Otherwise, you're going to get too much of this buffet on your screen. So, we'll do that.
Everyone's looking forward to the Kira chat as well, so that should be good.
Yeah,
I just dropped your link there, and then links to all these boys' channel is in the description. So for all those new US people that jumped over and our Alaskan friends and all that, go check out these boys. They're dropping good content every week, putting out good quality videos. So head over and give them boys a sub as well while you're here, because it's good to see some new people in the chat. So head over. Drew, I know you've got something planned for Halloween. Is there anything in between now and Halloween coming up?
Yeah, so we'll be doing in like 2 weeks' time. It's actually Halloween night here. We'll have a few guests on, do our sort of monthly what's sold, maybe just a bit of a dress up, just sort of a fun night for everyone. But in the meantime, Sarah and I were supposed to have a Tuesday off together this week, but she has to work now. So I've got 2 days on my own at home. I was going to go thrifting on Tuesday, but the front games. It's just no game. Maybe. I'm just going to attack that front room for the next 2 days. I'm thinking about maybe just trying to film me just trying to work through that haul, get back to sort of square one in terms of having a very small death pile. But might do another Saturday night live stream. I don't know how it was, if people enjoyed it or if it's something we can sort of maintain on a weekly basis, but potentially like Saturday night stream again. Who knows?
Yeah, definitely. Kara's keen for the dress up, so that should be a good show. Robbie, you got a bit coming up this week. You got a busy week ahead of you with the footy and the normal chat. We
haven't got a scheduled night and time for the footy one. It might be a bit late on Friday night because it's a struggle getting out of my job sometimes because I work for the Muppet Show and they are a bunch of fucking Muppets and they don't like to let you leave after your hours. You've got to stay there until the last bloody truck comes and picks up some Muppets. But that was probably the best way to put it. Yeah, so it's you got to beg. You're like, oh, please, can I go home today? Fuck. I'm sick of begging, man. My knees have got graze all over them. But probably Friday night will be the grand final pre-show. Have these three boys on, and whoever wants to come on, and we'll just have some fun, talk some footy stuff, and we'll probably get trolled like crazy by all those footy trollers. But we'll have some fun with them and tease them as well. The Muppet Show. And tomorrow night is every Monday night, the eBay resellers talking shit, me and Flipper. And I've got a good subject tomorrow night, actually. I'll do Motivational Monday again soon. Jeez, I just broke my chair. Shit. I nearly fell. So tomorrow night, I've got a good subject tomorrow night. So you're going to all need a pen and paper because I've got some good tips of some things that you might want to get and put away. And also take notes because at the end of the episode, we'll do one question. Me and Flipper will do one question from the chat, from what we've talked about all night. Whoever gets it right gets to draw a card from the Chase Ace board to win a $50 Salvos voucher. But it's the ace of spades you need, the ace of spades. So very hard when there's 52 cards to choose from on the first night. But Chase the Ace is back tomorrow night. So if you listen to the whole show.
Last week you did get caught out by Thrifter saying the Monday night, the first one was a bit soft. I have to agree. The second one was a bit soft, Robbie. I'm expecting more shit talking tomorrow night.
Let's not destroy Robbie.
It was
you're baiting.
The first one was a little bit soft. We were just getting people in, and then we were getting somewhere. And then halfway through the show, I just got destroyed by trolls, and they put me off my game. Did you guys see me to fucking just go?
Yeah,
I couldn't believe it. I was
saying you speechless. I thought you were going to just leave me on my own that night. I was like, these motherfuckers. I don't know what to say here right now. Like, may I mention that the trolls were imposing to be someone else. Yeah. So those actual channels, do not give them hate because they are good channels. Yes, it was just people pretending. So
I contacted them. I contacted them, and they get trolled by those trolls on their channels. So be prepared, boys. Those trolls are coming.
It was definitely the most mod work I've ever had to do in a night. I think I banned 3 channels in about the space of 5 minutes. So
that had me. Oh, that got me. I was like halfway through. I was like, oh fuck, I haven't experienced this one yet. So, but hey, they found my channel. My channel must have been good enough for them to find to come and terrorize.
I think it does get you a little bit off. So like it sort of distracts you from getting on with what you're doing. But you boys handled it well and got on with what you needed to do. So I don't think you could have done any better with it. So.
Still lost where I was. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck's going on? What's this?
They didn't really like getting told they had small penises either. They kept the shit to that, and then they fucked off. So I kind of cleaned them up.
I'm ready for them. I'm ready for them tomorrow night. I got some stuff planned for them if they come back. So make them look like fucking fools. But tomorrow night, talking shit. Fucking, I got some good stuff to talk about, and we'll go from there. And then I'll let everyone know what we'll do for the grand final show. But yeah, we're sick of all the trolls as well because seriously, get a life.
Yeah, those ones came out of the blue as well, so that was a bit
Out of the
different.
blue.
G'day, Stanford. Thanks for being here. But yeah, these things happen, unfortunately, and you know, you just got to keep going with it and enjoy the people that are there for you and not trying to troll you. So thanks for everyone that has joined us tonight. We had over 60 there for a while, which is awesome for a World Wide of Reselling. So thanks you for joining us, all the US crew and the Alaskan crew and whoever else dropped in. I think there was some new ones in there. For us this week, we've got Tuesday Night Live. We're probably going to talk a little bit about cost of doing business as an eBay reseller. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit. And then Friday, we're putting out a video ready for our 3K subscriber giveaway. So we filmed a pre-recorded today, our biggest giveaway yet. So there's some awesome stuff in this giveaway. Running a little bit of a game setup. So we won't give too many details away because some of these lads will be joining us live for that. But there will be some good giveaways on that as well. And we've got some more sort of chats planned with some internationals and some more local Aussies as well. So I had a real good chat with Josh the other day from Hairy Tornado, which was some fun. So that sort of reignited the passion a little bit to get some more people on and have a chat. So that'll be coming up pretty shortly. So that should be fun. We've got about 10 minutes left, boys. So I don't know about you, but I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the cool stuff we've been finding lately. So what I want to hear from you boys, and I probably know what Judders is already because he gave us a little bit of a clue before about one of his solds. But in the last week, 2 weeks, what's the coolest thing you boys have found in the op shop? Because I found some pretty cool stuff over the weekend. So I want to sort of hear what you boys have been up to and what you found.
I could say on that sold with all that stuff, but I put it in a video. So if you haven't watched that video and you want to know what it is, go over and watch my video. That's how I can get some people over there, isn't it? I'll go with that T-shirt that I put on Instagram yesterday, the Red Dwarf 10th anniversary single stitch 94 T-shirt. I went to my nan's. I haven't actually seen her in months because of lockdown. She lives out in the bush a little bit, and she lives literally a kick of the footy away from an op shop. There's one over the road from it. It's and it's a nice little op shop. I found a few goodies in there, but I found this shirt for only a couple of bucks, and I knew that there was going to be a decent price on it. I was thinking about 80 to 100. I spoke to Sam, Hammock Hustler. She said, no, higher. There's a demand for that stuff. And I spoke to Mitch from Retro Rescuers, and he said, bang, 250 on that for sure. The international market will be all over that. So that was kind of my favorite find. When I realized what the price was on that, I didn't realize the demand was so high. So hopefully it sells for that. So I've got it up now, and we'll see how it goes.
That's awesome. That's a sweet find. Drew, you or Sarah found anything sort of cool lately? I know you guys have been hitting the bins here and there, a bit of op shopping as well.
There's nothing really that stands out, like a cool sort of crazy item to sort of showcase. Something cool that I did this week was I went for a thrift on my 30-minute lunch break. So I work in like a shopping center, and there's a Vinnie's. On Google Maps, it's a 7-minute walk across the train line and stuff. So 7 minutes on a good run, maybe 9 to 10 minutes if you get a red light and stuff like that. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to try it. 10 minutes back, and then 6-minute hunting, and then maybe a couple of minutes of buying and get back to work. No lunch.
Speed run.
I've never comped so hard and so fast in my life. I'm just like typing in the model, like just hammering through it. And I was almost about to walk out with nothing. And then on top of the clothing racks where they have like the bin part where they have like hats and stuff, they had a few Nuba Tag 2000 Olympics hats. So I was sussed them out, and they were brand new with tag, $4 each. And they were actually the font and the design and colorway is exactly the same as a 2000s Olympic shirt I got from the bins the week before. So I'm like, oh, perfect. I'll just bundle this all up together. So that was sort of just something fun and interesting that I hadn't done before. And to get some Nuba Tag sort of Olympic stuff was kind of dope in a space of 20 to 30 minutes. Definitely worth sacrificing a few sushi rolls over for sure.
I've tried the old op shop run on my lunch break as well, but the only one that's worth going to is the Salvos, and it's a 20-minute like fast walk. I got an hour, so I'm a little bit luckier. But by the time I get there, start looking around, I've almost got to turn around and come back. So I feel your pain there. That's a very, very quick thrift. Just before we get to Robbie.
About even just trying to just smash a quick video out. Just I don't know how I'd pull it off, but it was definitely fun. Like just such a rush. I'm like, fuck, I gotta. So when I was at work, I'm like, I'm gonna make $100 on my lunch break. You motherfuckers, watch this. And I'm like, I gotta come back with something. Obviously, maybe not $100.
That would be a good video, actually. Making money in your lunch break. That would be sweet. But just before we get to
I did it after we got told we were being made redundant. I did the same thing, but in my lunch break, I managed to get to 8 op shops.
Whoa.
I didn't have a job coming, so there was a job. A few weeks later, there wouldn't have been a job, so I just milked the shit out of it. I can happily say that now. It doesn't matter. I spent about 3 hours op shopping in my lunch break. It was great.
I was going to say, what was your lunch break? 4 hours long, but you've done well there. Just before we get to Robbie, Captain Op Shop Nerd, I'll tell you what stands out. The $5 thrift challenge just went past 95K. So that is huge. So be interesting. I reckon we can hit 100,000 before we close it out.
Yeah, easy.
That'll be a good milestone. Thanks for dropping that in, Toby. I'm sure he's saying that because he's probably jumped up the ladder a little bit as well. So do you like Toby's little updates on that? Robbie, what's your find of the week or month?
Find of the month would take my WA brain too far back. Last weekend we didn't go thrifting because I had too much finals footy to watch. This weekend I went out and I hit five thrift stores. Came home with KFC, nothing from any of the stores. Nothing, not one thing. That was yesterday. Not one thing. It was bad. It was dry. So I wasn't very happy. I wasn't a very, very, very happy person yesterday morning after doing all those stores. Yeah, that's dog shit. That was really dog shit. And
question: when you got home and you finished KFC, what did you do afterwards? Did you work to like make up the loss, or were you just like someone like me that would just dwell in it and be like fucking do nothing for the rest of the day?
I went and played Blair Witch on PlayStation 4. Kelly got me Blair Witch for my birthday. So I've been playing that, and it's fucking scary too, eh? It's actually fucking scary. But I was like, I'm not listing on the weekends. So I was like, I'm going to play some computer games, and then got time to go to the pub at 4 o'clock, and we went to the pub, and I was there till 10 o'clock at night, and I don't even remember getting home.
There you go. Well, the rest of the day ended up all right then.
That was good.
95K for everyone, Tommy. So that's a good effort. I'm not even sure what I'm most happy about finding over the weekend because we found a couple cool things. I haven't been op shopping for quite a while because we've been buying lots of stuff and not really needing to. But we'll go for a quick run. So we did both Savers that are close by, and I found. Well, not at Savers. I found at a Vinnie's on Saturday. I found a leather R.M. Williams jacket, so a full leather jacket, which I've never found a full leather one like that one before. So that was pretty awesome. Got a good deal on it as well. And then I found a nice pair of Visu jeans at Savers on must have been Friday. So yeah, 2 pretty nice items plus a few more. So. That was a nice little run back in the thrift store because we don't get to them as much.
You see those Avisu jeans? I've seen them once, and they're good money. Do you see them often or?
Nah, very rarely. I think I've found maybe 4 pairs in like the whole time I've done it. So yeah, they generally go quite well, anywhere from 60 to 100 sometimes. So
and they stand out. So if you see them, you're gonna be like, oh, I may as well comp this because they're pretty outlandish. Yeah,
they're very different. So definitely worth looking out for them at Visu. Good brand. Found Puma Boris Becker shoes for 15, going to sell something on Depop for the first time. That's awesome.
I get it.
All cash in stock. Yeah, and Drew's on almost 10K on his own, so that's pretty impressive. So thank you everyone that's joined us tonight. Still 61 in the chat. We are heading out this time, so I won't throw Tommy off. He got a bit upset that I was closing up 10 minutes early. So thank you for
Tommy.
No, I won't mess with Mr. President.
Don't mess with the president.
Thanks to all the new people jumping across. Thanks to all the Aussies jumping in and showing us the love as always. Where are we next week, boys? Someone's gonna have to fill me in because I'm lost. Drew.
Subscribe now. Get it in your cobber.
Let's just do it now. Let's go now.
a week early.
I was fucking pumped up for that just then. I don't know why I just suddenly just got fucking pumped up.
I don't know what happened to you. I think Demon just entered your body or something. But thank you, boys.
Coming out of you.
We'll catch you on Look Bomb Hustling's channel next week. Head over to Robbie's channel tomorrow night for the Monday chat with Jada and all the other channels during the week. And we'll see you next week on Worldwide.